This feels like a talk show. Look at this furniture.
It's nice.
I got that at a yard sale.
It is a nice little setup you got here.
Thanks, man. I like that.
The problem with this is you don't hear yourself, so it's like you start talking like this.
Yeah, you got to
forget easily.
You got to make sure you still talk to the microphone.
That's why we're totally going to move towards clips. What do you feel different?
No, I feel fine.
You're smirking, dude.
No, I was just thinking. I don't know.
What do you think about?
You get that Miller smirk.
You know, when my brain's in a different mode, it's hard for me to turn it off sometimes. Like,
because you're in work mode.
It's a work day. Yeah, it's just like
it's after work.
Okay, that is
hours
exactly. And I still have it on the brain. So
I'll take a couple sips of alcohol.
It's actually really good.
Maybe we should take some shots.
It doesn't give me heartburn. I feel like it's on the way.
So Brent made us some what is this?
This is a Red Raider.
A Red Raider. Yep, grenadine.
Lemon juice, grenadine.
Lemon juice. Yeah.
90 proof rye. And Cointreau.
Can you do that one more time there?
90 proof rye.
My grandma randomly asked me the other day, "You ever had rye?" And I was like whiskey? She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah." She's
Grandma,
like,
I'm 40.
Yes. I want to try it. I'm like, "What?
You want to try rye?
You want?" Okay. I said, "I'll get you some next time I come over, I guess."
Nice. How old is your grandma?
81.
The bad shape
one?
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get her all the rye she wants.
That's what I'm going to get.
I meant, yeah.
She's in bad shape, yeah.
Yeah.
She's, she's on her deathbed.
Oh.
That's why you need to go ahead and do the recording.
She's probably had rye.
Some of those, yeah, I'm going to do it. I got to set up a
recording. What's this?
He wants to talk to his grandma and have it on. I mean, dude, we have the technology nowadays. Like,
I should have done it years ago, but she wasn't in the she wouldn't have done it mood wise. But now will do it, but physically she's going to have a hard time doing it at this point.
I'm going to do it with my parents, probably.
You know, the other thing is you think about the term deathbed, and then when you see it, you're like, I get it now. It's like it's the last bed you're getting in.
You're
just waiting.
You can't get out of it.
It's
not getting out of the bed.
Not ironic in any strain.
No,
that's not at all.
That's
is what it is. Oh, it is a deathbed.
That song by Reliant K, though, Deathbed.
Dude, it's
such a great song.
I've never heard it.
It's worth listening to.
You never heard it?
Once a year.
Once a year.
I know like one Reliant K song.
13 minutes long or something.
You're missing out a little bit.
Wow.
Actually, you're missing out a lot.
Yeah, they're a great band.
Well, it's like I felt bad. Like,
wow, you would appreciate their writing so much.
I probably would, but like last week when we went up to Worcester to see Newfound and 4 Year Strong and all those bands, Piebald played with them, and Piebald had like one big hit in the pop punk emo scene.
Not a fan.
And they were so good, I felt bad for not knowing the other songs.
That happens.
I feel like an idiot.
Well, because some bands are just so damn solid. You're like, oh yeah, you were definitely supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can't record though. Like for whatever reason, it doesn't translate into the recording. But when you see them live, you're like, wow, these are great songs. It happens all the time.
Think about okay, so I translate that to other fields. Like think about let's just go into the electric field. Like you probably heard some shit about this one guy and he sucks and this and that, and then you start working with him and he's like a fucking journeyman. He's like straight up killing it. He's doing shit you never even seen before. And you're like, fuck, dude, this guy's awesome. What are we talking about?
You're a pro.
But he just maybe had a few off days.
Yeah, that always happens, man. Yeah, when you see someone in their element, and you're like, wow, these guys, they're killing it.
Exactly. You might think someone's an idiot, and then they go do their job. Right. And you're like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean,
that happens a lot.
People, I think I've been guilty of that. Mm-hmm. Like you see somebody and you.
Oh yeah, everyone's seen the podcast.
You're not supposed to judge a book by a cover.
They see all of us.
Judging a book by its cover.
Jake's probably the only one still holding on to any kind of a shred of dignity.
Oh yeah, mine was gone episode what? 2,
same.
3.
That's not true.
Before live, we were going hard in the paint, and so that's why I kind of wanted to back off live a little bit and do it the old way.
Well, the old way it does allow us to be less entertainers and more in-depth conversations.
Sure. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
But you also got to remember a lot of that was post.
But we're good enough to do it straight.
I feel like
I agree.
That's the thing.
Totally.
We're so much better now. It would be a lot less editing. But I still think back. I have no idea what I cut out, but I know it was worth cutting.
Dude, I was listening to Joe Rogan today. He spent 5 to 10 minutes looking with Colin Noir, making a live post on Instagram just to see how many bots would post on it right away. And it took him 5 minutes of quiet time to do that. He's like, and I am with, let's take a selfie. And they don't cut it out. It's fine.
You know what I've started doing?
It's fine.
Is even on the lives, I just did it before I came here and I have it up ready to go. I go through and I cut out it could be 2 seconds of dead space. I cut it out. I don't want any second to I want it to flow. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
You told me you were doing that.
Now I understand sometimes maybe in this setting it's not necessary as much because you don't want cuts happening like crazy.
Well, we're going headphoneless for the first time ever.
A conversation.
Oh yeah, headphoneless.
It is.
And we're on
gaps
location,
sometimes.
touring around the nation at my house. That's weird. We've never done that before.
You ever listen to Jordan Peterson?
I wonder if that air's getting picked up. It's
Probably.
Okay. It's all right.
You listen to Jordan Peterson?
Yeah.
There'll be a 10-second gap while he's thinking of what to say.
Yeah.
They don't cut it.
Same thing with Elon.
Because if they did cut it, it would suck. I think some of that's...
Some of it's necessary, but they're
sometimes
geniuses.
you're like, I think I'm getting a call or something. I look at my phone, like, did it cut out?
I saw a clip of Jordan Peterson yesterday, and he was being interviewed, of course. And the lady was like, "Are you still only eating red meat?" And he went into this whole like, "Woe is me! It's all I can eat. It's
Chicken
all I'm
broccoli?
alive." No, just all he eats is red meat. That is it. No vegetables. No nothing. Red.
So he's
meat.
he's on the carnivore diet.
But it's only red meat. It's just beef. And he said that while he's healthier, he's like completely unhappy. Like, but when he first started this shit, he was like all gung ho.
Because
Like,
he has explosive
His daughter
diarrhea.
was into it, too.
yeah, and he was like, I have less inflammation and I'm sleeping better, but I'm not allowed. That's like I can't have fun with my friends. Something in your drink, bud. I don't know.
He can't have fun with his friends because
He's like,
of red meat.
he's like, I can't go out. I can't like do things.
He's got a little satchel of fucking red meat.
Right? What are you just carrying around jerky, bro?
Yeah.
What a tool bag.
I was like, how is that
I like
not-
him. I think he's very, very smart.
How's that not fun?
But it's just one of those people that you spend enough time in the limelight, you become you become full of your own shit.
How is him and Mahomes like two Kermit the Frogs? Like, how do we have two Kermit the Frog sounding dudes?
I don't think Jordan Peterson, I don't think I'd be like his friend.
Yeah.
But I'm really glad
That was
that
good. Sounded just like him.
he needs to
Like he had a
exist.
question.
Like, we need him out there, dude. We just do. He's a
I agree,
He's a man of reason and logic. And
I totally agree, but I think he's starting to, maybe he's even started to, but like, I think he likes the smell of his own farts. You know what I'm saying?
Who
Like
doesn't, bro?
Yeah, you true. Own brand
Everybody
is
loves
pretty
their
sweet.
own brand. So it's like understandable. Some are just
Something in there?
I got it. I think it was some. I think it was. Oh, it was a bug.
a bug in your.
Yeah, it was a good kind of bug though. Like a little beetle.
Sometimes
I think it landed
Fuck
in
that
there.
come from? Okay.
what's this little tiny little bug landing there, bro? He's just taking a
Fucking-
sip that grinding.
Yeah.
But I forget what I was gonna say. I was smell of their own farts.
Yeah.
Everyone likes
Oh yeah,
it.
some people are just better at suppressing that
True.
confidence, or they don't have any confidence. It's stripped away. Some know that they have confidence, but know to hold it back, and then some are just through the roof with confidence, and it works for Stavros. Stavros, that's what you say, it, right?
Stavros Halkias?
Stavros,
Dude.
I mean, he's blowing up right now. It's
Blowing
great.
up, and it's weird because like his clips would show up.
Yeah.
His crowd work is up there with Akash.
I think his is the best because he's not like mean.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
not at all.
It's enjoyable to be roasted by him a little bit, and it's just to speak to his confidence. He's literally maxed out on confidence.
Oh,
and that's
100%.
He's. I mean, look at this guy. Have you seen stuff?
I've seen his pictures. I
he
know.
might be
how
the
does he
ugliest
look-
person
I
on
know
the
y'all been
planet.
sending him out for a couple
How
weeks
does he
now.
look
I
like
haven't
that?
been able to.
And he's booming with confidence. He's got
It's
the
like
key.
Danny DeVito or someone like that. Like they
But
kill
he
it.
might be like, it might be like the whole Robin Williams thing though. He might be like clinically depressed and you don't even know.
I think he's getting
They make
laid
the
through the
best
roof.
comedians.
I think he's getting laid through the roof right
Dude,
now.
I watched
I don't know if that's a term.
his special when I was in St. Louis last week, and I watched it twice because I laughed so hard.
Okay, so after our pod with Rick had to leave, and I was showing Amanda and them Stavros, and at first Bane was like, "God, look at this guy."
Yeah.
And then he just starts hitting joke after joke. Amanda's laughing like every single single
all the
drop.
punchlines are just
We were just gonna
banging.
watch like 10 minutes. We watched probably 35, and then we were
Yeah.
like, okay, well, it's time for
All
bed.
right,
Get
yeah,
out of here,
exactly.
Bane.
Yeah,
Bane.
But Bane and her were like laughing their ass. I was laughing, and I already
I'll
seen
check
him.
it out. Yeah, I gotta
oh
check it
yeah,
out.
you
I
had
love
to.
it when he makes fun of Baltimore.
For sure,
love
for
it.
sure.
Love it.
He did bring up so his grandfather was,
arranged
so,
marriage
was such a
thing?
piece of shit that like he couldn't find a bride in the entire village that he was from. So they basically like catfish back in the day some other guy's family. So they come over and the daughter steps off the boat and sees him and is just like, nah, I can't do that. And so he's like, well, you came all this way, and he like hands him the other daughter,
Right.
And he said, that's my grandma. That was my grandma's life. Like,
That's hilarious.
he's like, if you think she would be a bitch, you were right. I mean, he's so
Where's
funny.
he from? Like some little village in Romania or something?
They're
Well, his
Greek.
grandparents were, but he's from
Greek.
Southeast Baltimore.
Yeah, he grew up there because they
He
immigrated.
grew up in Greektown, and his his Baltimore accent comes through when he gets going, and it's so good.
Yeah,
I eat it.
He says he like just bought a house and stuff. Everyone cheers. He's like, no, it's. He tells you where it's at. He's like, the guy next door comes over. He's like, hey, just so you know, the other guy on the other side, he was gay. And he's like, what is he, like a gay raccoon? Like, don't leave your trash out.
Chain up your dicks and bring it inside at night.
He got me one night.
Got me a couple times.
yeah. And then it's back inside. Dude, he's hilarious. I had to drop some jokes because I want people to like actually go check him out.
People, I've been on the Stavros train for a while, and he's up there with Diarrhea for me right now.
Dude,
so they're my two favorite.
Instantly, I've never had somebody just instantly make me enjoy them.
Dude, when I looked at his views on his special, and it was at 1.5 like 3 days ago, I guarantee there's a couple hundred grand more already.
Because people just spreading the word.
He's funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he's just funny.
And I started doing. You got to get rid of like any kind of anything that's just literally like. Does nothing for your life on Instagram because you're gonna scroll anyways, right?
Oh yeah,
you're gonna do it. You gotta get it.
We're
out
scrolling,
of
dog.
Like I've started like as gay as it sounds, putting more fitness stuff in there. Like anybody like that has some kind of like work ethic or something that
but not that motivating bullshit. But like
no.
But like, hey, here's a workout you can do at lunchtime.
Yeah.
Mine is literally dirt bikes, golf, and boxing. That's all it is. And trading, like money stuff.
Marlac. What did you say about when the guy we had the Marine on, your friend? Yeah. And he said something like that, and you were just like, Marlac. And nobody got it, but it was the funniest thing to us. Until we recently just brought up his last name was Marlac, but he took Wilkes. We're talking about Wes. I forget that there's an audience.
Just found his yearbook picture, and it says Wes Marlac, and she's like, oh, shit. Who are you?
Yeah. That does feel good, my friend.
Dude, I'm jealous that his daughter got a foul ball yesterday at the ball game.
And another one, too. She was given a ball.
Well, she's a tiny little girl. Like,
Yeah,
bro, there's nothing I could care about less
than baseball.
Than not just baseball, but somebody at a baseball game. I mean, I could not care less. His pictures came through, and I was supposed to be happy, and I was just like, yeah.
Dude, she was cheesing so hard. She was so happy.
No offense to him, and he's probably like that bitch.
No offense
he's gonna be listening right now.
Like,
he's gonna be
reminded
listening.
me of Ron White when he tells that joke about he's like, you ever heard these people that are like, I camped out 4 days to get these Garth Brooks tickets, and he's like, I wouldn't camp for 4 days if I was camping. That's what you just reminded me of.
I forgot that shit. Oh yeah, so it's the old, like it's the quick hard left joke.
Yeah. He's funny.
Yeah, and those are the easiest jokes, but they're hard to write. But
that's what Larry the Cable Guy's so good.
Why don't we try stand-up? Like go in the city and try it. Open mic.
I have thought about trying open mics.
Like, it's not hard, dude. I don't care what Joe Rogan says. You spend time. You write notes of things you think is funny.
He is a protectionist.
You expand on it. It's funny.
If delivery's next. Here's the thing: if Theo Von can do it, I can fucking do it.
Delivery is.
He has a different way of thinking.
Yeah, I understand that, but he started out. Here's the thing: he started out not trying to do stand up. He was on fucking Real World, dog, or whatever.
No. I'm not discrediting any. I just think they spend more time at it, and they're pretty good. But I think there's plenty.
The stand-up comedy community is nothing but gatekeepers. They don't want anybody else doing it.
Well, duh.
Dude, in Miami,
it's so hard. You better pay your dues.
And it's
if I'm fucking funny, hey, fuck you.
Yeah.
How about that?
And it's legit pretty small, actually.
Yeah.
Like what you actually see of it is so small, and there's like this. There's this pyramid that goes all the way down, and it's just shit. And I see them on Kill Tony all the time. I'm like, you should know that's bad.
Well, some of them are bad.
You don't know that's bad,
dude. But I love it when people are really good on Kill Tony.
Yeah,
that makes me feel good inside my heart.
So
dude,
good. Go ahead.
In Miami, which is where I've been going for work travel a lot, there's so many open mic comedy things. I don't know what. Maybe it's just a scene down there.
How do people go?
But I go a lot because I find myself. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Dude, some of them are so funny.
And even when they bomb, you're still kind of laughing, giggling a little bit.
You gotta give them a little sympathy, and they know. But most of the time, like, the host will just bounce back up there and say something real funny, and you're like, hey, these guys are funny.
You notice it with, like, pods, too. Like, as long as we've been doing it, we also... it does help the research. Other pods and stuff. Just like it helps research other comics. Just like other bands. It's like, you're not, like, this genius on your own. You're not like this prodigy. Mm-mm. You're not this prodigy on your own.
No one lives in a vacuum. Like, you're stealing stuff, or you're borrowing techniques, or whatever.
No one sees you researching either.
That's
true.
Yeah.
And I've also, you get burnt out on doing pods yourself, where it's like you stop looking at them as well. So it's like you're never gonna get better if you're not like learning from. Yeah. Sit on it, Brent. Sit on that squeaky. I don't know if it's coming through or not, to be honest.
I don't know either, but I don't want it to.
So if you're listening to audio, Brent's little dog.
She's being a good dog.
She is being good. She just wants to play.
Dude, I was watching the original Winnie the Pooh the other day with Mia, right?
Yep.
The original. It's from like
drawings,
the 60s or 70s
drawing
or something.
after drawing after drawing.
Yeah, well, they made like the movie that you guys are probably thinking of in your head, which if you watched it when you were little, was like a combination of like 2 or 3 shows they did over the course of, I don't know, however many years. I think it started in the 60s. Anyway,
Oh, bother.
Tigger is like leaving, and he goes, TTFN.
Ta-ta for now.
Ta-ta for now.
Ta-ta for now.
Yeah, and he says ta-ta for now, TTFN, and he rolls out. I'm like,
Yeah,
and we thought
TTYL.
we
came
started
up with
that
this. Yeah.
at AIM.
Nah.
That is weird.
I mean, my dad used to say AMF.
What's that?
Adios, motherfucker.
that's kind of cool.
But like, it didn't happen on. I was thinking instant messengers when all that stuff kind of happened. But
Oh, TTYL?
when Tigger said that, I was so surprised.
Really?
Yeah, I was. I mean,
So-
did you ever know that? I never knew that.
So
I didn't know we were doing
you
that.
ever so we both missed the conspiracy theory episode. Have you ever heard the Winnie the Pooh conspiracy theory?
No.
So like,
What you got? Oh, you
where
got
you
a call?
going? You got pee-pee?
Hey, let's be quiet.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Taking a call. Let's take a call.
Well, I'll wait for the conspiracy theory thing with Christopher Robin.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm not sure.
It's
all the stuffed animals are obviously not really awake. And
and they all. So apparently, Christopher Robin might be like a schizophrenic or
Yeah.
something, and they're
all different
each
personalities.
character represents like depression, anxiety,
Yep.
ADHD,
Yep.
like
just like the seven dwarfs,
yeah, oh yeah,
they had to pull from somewhere, right?
yeah, right.
And that's what I'm saying. Research things. Like you can learn so much from everything around you. Everything's interesting to me, really. When you go to a moose, you go look at some of these people in there.
Oh, man.
You're like, what are you doing here? Like, I know what I'm doing. I'm taking a break from for lunch, or I'm about to go home.
I had taken a break. I hadn't been to the Moose for like
Well, you were
6
just there.
No, I hadn't
Yeah.
been there for like 6 weeks actually, and then I went last week like 2 or 3 times for like meals.
Yeah.
But there's some like so we live in such a small town that like drama escapes nobody and nowhere.
Everyone hears.
Yeah.
Because everyone thinks they can just tell their spouse without the spouse telling anybody.
So without getting too far into it, somebody at that fucking Moose Lodge, and I know who it is, and it's not that big of a deal, but was talking shit about me to my current girlfriend's ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
Like, this is what he looks like, this is where he lives type shit. Yeah, dog.
Whatever.
Like, come see me then.
You actually want to fight me over you being with somebody else and me being with the person you used to be with?
Right.
That's what we're fighting about?
Dude, I hate this town. I love Southern Maryland so much, but I hate it so much.
You don't get to move on and still hold on.
Right. You know, like, you got shit canned because you suck. Like, don't worry about it,
Move
bro.
on, don't hold on. Is that a t-shirt? Nah, ain't no t-shirt.
It sounds like a good Charlotte lyric.
Gay ass t-shirt.
Yeah, dude.
But
Pretty
no,
weak.
we did have a good t-shirt, which was I hope your kids are tough. It's about to get rough.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
That is
But
a
it's
good
also
one.
scary because we just had a shooting
Hey,
in a school. So it's like, I don't mean that. I mean like with the climate.
What was the one that was like,
with
shut the door and leave your...
Oh, it's like, take that shit outside and leave your shoes on.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Take your shoes off.
Take your shoes off and leave that shit
I don't know.
outside.
It makes
Yeah,
zero
yeah.
sense, but it's enough to where somebody will stare at the shirt for a while just thinking like, what the fuck does that mean? And I got a little ZI shirt right on right now.
I like it.
It's a little
Is that the ranch one?
This is the
The aliens don't have
Infinite
feelings?
Life, Death, and Hostility shirt, and it's got the ZI and a meteorite as the eye.
We need some dry tech material golf shirts.
Well, they don't have golf shirts on there, but I would totally do them because I don't know how these people.
I can get them done locally.
Yeah, I don't know how these people that do the clothing stuff like find all the stuff like
China,
the shirts and all.
China outsourcing,
No,
dude.
because like I really enjoy the 100 Thieves stuff, and it fits so good, and it feels nice, and it's quality material. I hate to say it, but like the sweatpants I have were $125
Oh my God.
for a name on it. That's stitched.
It's stitched.
Zippers.
Stitched. Okay, well, stitched is pretty
Stitched,
sweet.
zipper sides, most comfortable sweats you've ever worn in your life.
Understood. I mean, you're gaming in them.
It's worth. No, I do not game in them.
I would. That's what it's for, right?
You know what I have done recently, gaming wise, is just gone into the freaking woods or the desert and just hunt and then kill things and put it on the
They
back of a
just
horse.
put out a new Sniper Elite game. I'm definitely getting.
Oh yeah.
You're
telling you would really enjoy Red Dead.
You know what? I probably freaking would.
Dude, please. Like, you just waltzing on a horse. You can pick up you can go get any horse you want. Change your little cowboy hat. It falls off. You got to go get it.
There's a new mode in the new Sniper Elite. There's an online mode where you can sabotage somebody else's campaign. So while they're sniping, you can creep on them and boom, done.
That's terrible.
F you.
That's terrible. That's actually terrible.
That's awesome.
It's awful idea.
I think it's great.
To mess with my campaign?
Yeah, you can
not multiplayer.
You can drop in.
Stop. As soon as I see somebody come, well, there's definitely a setting that says you could turn it off.
I'm sure.
Gotta be, but that would be awful.
You know, I have not played video games online in over 10 years. Easily.
Only COD, but it is fun. You meet some people.
Well, here's the thing. So me and one of our patrons, Duds, Woodburn, me and him been playing golf.
Oh, that's probably fun as shit.
So much fun.
You just talk shit.
Drinking.
You're yelling here by the end of the night.
We played for 3 hours last night.
Yeah. It's a blast.
Played 27.
People don't get this.
Played 45 holes of golf.
People don't get it, man. I'm telling you, it's so fun just to kick back, have your foot. Wait, that was one friend. Imagine when you got like two others.
Oh, that'd be so much fun to have a foursome.
It's a blast. Ew.
But yeah, but like
we're
sitting there. He's like, "All right, hold on, I'm gonna go grab a beer." You hear him grab it.
Yep.
All right, we're having fun here, man.
Yep. And you're laughing at each other's shots.
Oh yeah.
And like,
or applauding good shots too. Yeah. So
yeah, I agree. I mean, there was years, probably 3 years now. It's me and Harry and Ryan would play COD together, and it's been bad the past 2 years. So
we all played Mass Effect too, yeah.
No, not together, but I have.
No, not Mass Effect. What was the other one? That was kind of like Mass Effect.
Destiny. We did play a good bit of. That was very fun. Yeah, video games are a lot deeper than just people that get. Yeah. Like, it's like, dude, no.
It's very social.
Very good now.
Yeah.
And I know your asses were playing Nintendo back in the day, and I know your asses are playing games on your phone right now.
Oh yeah, it's like yeah. Don't tell me you're not playing Candy Crush, Grandma.
You guys are missing out.
100%.
Now, one of the cooler things I've played recently that will really actually blow your mind, and I tried to talk to Wes about it. I felt so stupid talking to him and his wife about it at dinner because we were talking about like,
where'd y'all go to dinner?
We had it at my house. Remember? I cooked up some ostrich fillets.
Oh yeah,
bro. I'll save that talk for when he gets back.
I think I was in Worcester actually.
See, since Jake doesn't really care about games.
Was last weekend.
Games, anyways. Yeah. But so I got a VR set. And there's a game called No Man's Sky. Now it came out a few years ago, and it was good, but it was trash. It was not done yet. Now it's pretty close to being done. So what happens is it'll automatically.
I thought when it came out, it was supposed to be like goated.
It was fun. I played it, but it was kind of like empty. There was nothing.
Kind of like Cyberpunk. Like just not done yet.
Even that probably had more of a story. Oh no, it wasn't really like too glitchy. It doesn't matter. Anyways, it got a lot better now. And with VR, you were literally going around this planet, jumping around. So what it is basically a space exploration video game. You can literally fly in a spacecraft that you can get multiple ones and whatever, and literally get on a planet or like take off and then just shoot up into space. And it's one of the best.
Shit.
It's one of the best experiences ever because it really feels like you're just fucking going into space. Now the cool part is whenever you get into the actual spaceship, you put a chair behind you. That way you could sit down and you're sitting in the spaceship, and you can actually go into space and just sit there, right? And if you just sit there, it literally you can hear like that. You can hear that little space sound, that hum.
You can hear a wiener bark.
That ship sound where it's kind of fuzzy.
Oh, kind of like a hum. Yeah.
And you're literally like just looking around like this in VR at like different planets. It's the stars. Like it's literally one of the most wonderful experiences. And I know I sound like a nerd, but I really want to convey it to people that it's literally one of the best experiences I've ever had. And it was a video game. It was VR,
man.
Try to explain it to a lot of people.
I know it's going to be so awesome. I'm trying to stay out of it.
I was telling him the No Man's Sky is clearly where it's at right now. Oh, what it does is it generates randomly. As you go through space, it randomly generates, like you're in a big ball that you can't see. You're like the center of it. And it generates everything around you in that ball, no matter where you go. So it'll generate a planet that looks like this with this kind of rain and this kind of whatever and this kind of solar system and these kind of animals.
Oh shit!
All the animals are just automatic, so you can never see the same one. They look similar, but like you never see the same animal, and you can discover new animals, plants, and fight pirates that are trying to take
space pirates
that are trying to take your shit from your plane.
It's always people trying to take your stuff.
Yeah, they got to make it a little bit of action.
And you gotta make
But that would happen though if there was space travel.
It would happen.
1,000% would happen, but you would never see each other. It's so spaced out. You would never see anybody really.
Infinite.
People don't realize how far even the moon is from us. It looks close. It's not close.
Well, no,
Dude, 2 nights ago was the strawberry moon.
Yeah. The what?
Strawberry moon.
Oh, yeah.
It was so big and so
Weird,
beautiful.
right? It's weird.
Pink.
I like it.
It's just, I love it.
Because if you see like a side-by-side, they're so far away.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's like this huge Earth.
The universe is truly unexplained. It's it's hard to explain.
It's
you
very.
You can't comprehend it. Nobody does.
no
They
human
think they
brain
do, but
can
you just
comprehend
can't.
it.
No, but
just too big.
No, Jake, they understand a good bit.
They don't understand. You can't. Your brain cannot wrap your head around how big it is.
Oh, how big it is?
Yeah.
They
You
say
just
that. They do say
can't
that. They say that
understand.
that there's it's literally almost it's infinite pretty much. It just keeps expanding. So that means infinite. It doesn't stop. There's no really calculable
what if
way.
it hits a wall one day?
Is calculable?
Calculatable?
I think it's calculable.
Calculable. Oh, the more I say it.
Calculable.
Calculatable? No,
I don't even.
I think it's calculable.
Computable?
Computable.
That sounds great. Calculable.
It's a good
I think
word.
I made up a word.
I don't know. I think it's a word.
I'm pretty sure it's a word. But anyways, you
Calculable.
can't really. Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
define the space. It just keeps going. And they actually say it expands. And they say one of our biggest threats really is, Beetle guys?
Beetlejuice?
It's a star. But it like burped recently. But it was like this flash where it dimmed and then got bright again.
Which happened like 2 million years ago. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
basically.
Yeah.
But it could hit us or it could hit another star. But basically, when the stars die, they become black
We're
holes.
good, dog. Don't worry.
There's incalculable.
Mike.
Oh no, we're good. It'll be a billion years before like anything happens here. Like the sun will eat this planet eventually.
Sweet.
I know we'll be long gone. It's fine. I'm more worried about what's going on now. Oh, Jake, shut up, Jake.
Oh, the fucking
Everything. This
Mike,
planet.
you are a little bit of an
We'll be fine.
alarmist on global warming.
No, not alarmist.
A little bit.
You should be though.
No.
Because it's
There
not-
should be. There's-
Jake.
I read all of it, dude. I read
So,
all the
I mean-
science. You can make it look however you want.
Jake?
I can make it look like it was the coldest month
It's
last
about
year.
planting the trees you'll never sit under.
Oh, that's fine. I'm all about that.
all
Dude,
about
I'm a
the
conservationist.
people
I'm a
ahead of you.
conservative.
That's not how the quote goes
I
as
cut-
well.
What?
I screwed that up, but it sounded just as good.
It's shade for someone else later.
Yes, for
something like that.
the kids.
For the kids.
Like what they're gonna go to, but I don't
Yeah.
think they're gonna go through like any life like the world's gonna crumble with them here.
No.
I just think there's gonna be
The
hardships
Earth can
with the economy as well.
If there is, it'll be because government intervention. It
for
will
sure.
not be because of anything else. There's no reason anyone on this Earth is starving. There's no reason.
wait,
This
wait,
Earth,
there's no reason what?
anyone's starving. There's no reason.
There shouldn't be any reason. No,
There's plenty of
except if they're
this Earth,
stupid.
All the models point to like a maximum of like 11 billion people ever. That's like humans will just for whatever reason top out at 11 billion and not go any further.
It can't. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just not having babies. No, we can. Like the Earth can support more, but people are worried.
No, you'd have to spread out more. We don't spread out more. You're like we're not going towards the center with all these people. They're always on the outsides because I mean that's where everything is.
I know, but there's room. And there's,
I know
resources,
there's room. I mean,
and
dude,
there's
we flew across recently and we talked
Yeah.
about it. You can't even understand how much desert there is
Most of them
here.
are going to be here anyway. They're going to be in India and they're going to be in frickin' China.
I also don't see why people
China.
can't come
China.
up from Mexico and we work some shit out with them going to the desert in the middle because there's nobody there.
We don't need them.
Why not?
It's uninhabitable.
Literally
though.
don't need them.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, why
but it's not about us needing them.
Well, it is though because
What
we're,
about them
we're our own
needing
country.
something better?
Dude, I'm sorry. You gotta
Why
have.
can't they come here?
Because this is our country.
I know, but why can't they come here though?
Because you gotta have rules
Well, I understand that. I'm just talking about them coming here.
to visit.
I'm not talking about illegally. I'm saying we start getting them and processing them and
Legally
then
is
put them
different,
in.
but you can't just have a border that's just open.
There's
you just
plenty of
can't-
stuff in
no,
the-
you guys
but-
understand.
No,
that.
I am not a proponent
Yeah.
of open
That was
borders.
confusing. I didn't mean that. I
But
said
the reason they want to
middle.
come here is to benefit from the way we do things.
everyone does. Everyone wants to benefit from the way we do
what
things.
they
But
want
they
is-
also want to come here and then
Even the
change it.
richest
But they
people
want to
here want to
they
benefit
want
from-
to change it later.
Yeah.
That's the part. You got to watch it. You can't let them
No,
all in,
I-
and then they don't change their mind, and then we get exactly what they have,
Which is sending
which is
sending
trash.
money out of here. instead of back into the economy.
Oh,
working, taking money, sending it back.
That's another thing. They get it, they send it back to their family in Venezuela or whatever, and it's like,
hey, easy now.
Pick a country.
That's where you picked. Look at him.
That is the poorest one down there.
Yeah. It's bad, dude. Like I've talked to this. So
I don't want those people voting in my country. Now Cubans, they get it. I do want them voting because
you do want them.
No, they hate.
No. You do want them.
Maybe
they're more right than.
Well, probably because they see
the
what
clowns
happens.
we have in this country, bro.
They literally see what happens. If America couldn't print the world's reserve currency, we'd be broke a long time ago. Venezuela can't do it.
Yeah.
So when they have hyperinflation, it blows their whole economy out of the world because they can't just print more money. They can't do it.
We can't get military coups.
Yeah, dude, you have soldiers killing people in the streets. I know you saw those videos.
But I mean,
people are starving.
If you're the soldier and you're getting like attacked, it's like, at what point do you like? All right, now I have to start shooting when they're already like grabbing your gun.
Can't do it. That's why I get mad at cops and stuff. Because,
I know, but what are you gonna do? Hand the gun? Are you gonna hand the gun over? Oh no, you were agreeing, right? Okay.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. Well, I think I was agreeing. What?
I'm saying, you're saying they're just shooting people in the street. But were they being attacked? Were they being like?
No, it was the.
They were just getting.
It was like a traffic jam or something.
Yeah.
I forget the video. I have to go back and look.
Like, why were they shooting? Were they?
I don't know. They were running people over with the trucks. There was like a mob.
Yeah. They were trying to get out of there.
Oh, just brapping.
Yeah, they were just trying to. They were trying to keep people starving to death, trying to get food for their families.
I understand you're gonna do whatever you want when you're starving too.
BLM riot. It was like,
we have no.
This is a real riot.
Yeah, but what are they gonna do?
They have a real cause here.
I don't understand. Like.
No, they weren't even trying to get to the military guys. They were just trying to get somewhere else or whatever. I don't know.
You know, we should have a massive.
Was there like a bimbo bakery truck down there? Like
we should have a massive caravan of. Never mind.
Jacob.
Never mind. I totally disagree with myself immediately.
They need to change their own politics. I know they can't anymore because the government's so corrupt, but that's what happens.
Same thing with Mexico.
That's what I'm literally talking about Mexico.
Yeah, that's bad.
They could have a great economy. They really could, but they have
a lot of exports. Like it's booming, and you know what I was wondering when I was down there when I visited, I was like, imagine like them visiting North America, and you're like literally jumping at them any chance you get to try to get money, like as in buy this from me, and serving them and like here, like you don't even see the people when they fly in here.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's such a weird thing. Like it felt bad. It felt weird, but. I don't know.
Capitalism lifts all boats. Real capitalism, not the crony kind of capitalism that we kind of have now, but like the legitimate, like
that's people taking advantage of the system we have, like you were talking about. And it's rich people.
That's corruption. That's not the system that we have.
It's all corruption at every level.
Capitalism, by the way, is not a system. It is literally what just happens. Yeah. Right. Free market is allowed to exist.
That's a great point, yes.
Crony capitalism is, my buddies, I'm going to send them these contracts because I work over here for the State Department. It's like...
You're not giving a fair shot to everybody.
No, you donate to this candidate.
How could you, though, when you're, like, making more bread on the side? It's just... I mean, I understand how you could.
It's human nature.
But, like, human nature's like, no one's going to notice. And thousands of guys say, no one's going to notice.
The thing is, like, the smallest little thing, like what you just said, that makes this giant ripple.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then you get pissed at this person, you're never giving them a job. You're like, well,
By the way, the market is just getting crushed right now, which is good. We need it. We need it.
It's scary, but yeah, you're right. I agree.
Not. I mean,
I'm still not pumped on paying $6 a gallon for diesel. I know that.
Well, everyone says it's the president's fault, and I know people like you guys, you don't believe that or whatever, but it is.
Hold on. Nobody said that.
Well, said what?
That
it's not the president's fault, but the price of gas is set on the futures market. People are worried that gas is going to be more expensive later, so they're buying it in the future now.
For what, $120 a barrel?
Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. That's kind of what sets the price. Now, what sets that sentiment is, like, of course, the president doesn't control the price of gas. We all know that. Or the government doesn't. But their sentiment is what does control it. So when people are worried that gas is going to be more later and they're buying it now, and I don't mean people like you and me. I mean, like, the people that move markets.
Right.
The oil majors.
Right.
Like, whoever, governments, Saudi Arabia, whoever, they're buying billions and billions of barrels on the futures market, and it, affects the price today because of uncertainty. And when there's uncertainty, when there's bad leadership, and that's kind of what people don't know that, but that's kind of how it works. And they're not wrong when they're saying, "Oh man, he did that." Joe Biden. It's stupid, and it's a very simple way to look at it, but.
Like it hit that funny spot. You ever been digging and it hits like this crazy, like, it goes through your hand?
Dude,
Stinger.
Stinger. Yeah, it's a stinger.
That felt wild and it hurt. Sorry.
It's like your funny bone. I was pretty much done. I was kind of winding down.
I just wanted to sit up. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
It's pretty
comfy.
I like this place, man. I feel like I could do some good chilling in this room.
Hey, man.
Well, U.S. Open's on. Brent, we should be watching it while we're doing this.
I have ESPN Plus.
Certainly
It's on
could,
USA
but we will be
all
making
day.
ESPN Plus is better coverage.
We will be making comments about things that people can't see. So that just happened.
I wouldn't comment on it. We would pretend not to watch it.
We would make comments.
No, I wouldn't make comments.
We would certainly make comments. Brent would be like, "Do you see this guy? This guy's good looking."
Yeah,
and like nobody can see.
Look at his bulge.
This fucking horse cock on this guy.
What a bulge on that guy. God.
But yeah, I mean, I
Mike.
I woke up at I went to bed fairly early last night. I was falling asleep during wrestling, and I'm the kind of person that if I'm falling asleep, I don't fight it. I go to bed.
Yeah.
But I woke up at 3 a.m. and I swore someone was breaking in my back door.
That happens.
Me and her both woke up and she started freaking losing her mind.
Do you take that pistol with you back to the back room when you sleep?
Or you leave it there?
Oh, the one in my office?
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes on my nightstand.
I'm about to say, you can't leave it out there for the bad
definitely
guys
don't
to
leave
get.
What?
I think he leaves it there sometimes.
I think he does.
No.
Probably most of the time.
There's one in my trunk and
Probably
then there's
all
one
the
on my nightstand.
I know. That's the thing. I think you leave the one in there.
Dude, I got caught texting Mike last night, which cost me like 30 minutes of my book reading, and then I got reading that.
Oh,
Me and you were texting.
I was like, what? I got caught.
No, not like caught up.
You got caught up.
No,
Yeah.
I was trying to watch fucking Sopranos, and we were just ripping.
I'm surprised you even noticed the pistol in there.
Yeah.
No, we did. We went winding in there. It's
I don't know many people that have a pistol out.
Did he say, I'm surprised you noticed it?
Yeah.
When it's literally hanging in
We
front
got
of
kids, bro. You can't be leaving pistols around like that.
Dude, he's got it hanging in front like this.
It's just attached to my desk.
I like it. I mean,
okay.
left-handed. Why don't you have it on the right side?
I know. Why is it
Easier to get in and out.
Well, then if you're actually in the motion of turning around, you can grab it on the way out.
Yeah, it's all
Do you
good.
ever watch Garand Thumb or follow him?
No.
You ever heard of him?
This is...
You guys will like him. He's a good follow. Check it out. Garand Thumb. He's a gun expert, man. He's like...
I honestly
he's cool.
need a lot of more training in it for sure, because shit's
Dude, no
Going,
doubt.
I'm
getting weird.
Going shooting on Father's Day. Gonna go.
Dude,
go
what a holiday that is. Like literally no one cares and nothing's good.
Shit, I love Father's Day, man. We're going down to the gun range. We're gonna go, pew a few hundred rounds.
Juneteenth took it over.
And then which
Juneteenth.
Can we talk about how funny Juneteenth is on Father's Day?
That's literally on Father's Day? That's on Father's Day?
Yes.
I don't know. Probably.
Juneteenth and Father's Day are the same this year.
Oh, you said that shit. I get it now.
You said that, dog.
You gotta leave that to me. I'm the 20% guy.
It's a dude. If I was black, if I was black,
Yeah.
I would not be pumped about this holiday.
Why?
Was that the
Why?
Oklahoma
Holidays
bomb?
are for when you did something, not when you got something. You know what I mean? Like we broke out. We had a revolution.
Yeah.
We stormed the walls.
So which day would that be then?
It doesn't exist.
I'm gonna zoom in so fucking hard.
You tell me, Mr. 6%.
20.
Oh, 20. Wow. You should
I'm
be
pretty
so-
deep in
Did you
there,
do
bro.
a 23andMe?
Dude, I'm not
22.
giving him my DNA.
It's 22, but who's counting?
Of course. Never mind. Never fucking mind.
You do know that it's
he's a Native
it's CIA
American.
freaking- Watch it come back and be like,
I did mine, and I think me and Amanda's were like the same. We're just so
99.
boring and so white.
Yeah, 99%.
It was just all
White
England
trash.
and Wales and trash, dude.
Yep.
My dad's side
My
is
dad
like,
too.
German and English, and my mom's side is
my
I
mom
don't
had
know,
French
dude.
too.
Just don't
Yeah.
know, from around here, like
Yeah.
Indian.
Would you
Hey,
want,
hey, hey,
you
hey,
want
hey.
to be on camera? Get out, stupid asshole.
Anyway, Mike, question. Well, I'm going to explain to you something that's going on in the golf world right now.
The
golf.
golf
I
world?
know you won't care about this, but
Are you
it's
talking about
relevant,
live? Are you
it's
talking
relevant to everything.
Are you talking about the live?
Yeah, so PGA is like, Professional Golf Association of America, whatever the hell it is, and they are like the big dog. They control golf. The Saudi Arabians have funded this other golf league called the LIV 54, whatever it is.
Yep,
and
54 holes.
They've been paying dudes tons of money to come join their golf league, and some of the big names have done it. Granted, they're a little bit older, but like some big
Shit.
names are taking.
Ricky and Bryson ain't old.
Not at all. You're right. But that's the way they're trying to sell it. The PGA is supposedly they don't.
Patrick Reed
Nobody
ain't
works
old.
for the PGA. They put on tournaments. People enter them or don't.
Right.
And then they pay them based on how they finish. Well, people that are playing in this other tournament, this other league, are getting banned by the PGA.
Not this
And
weekend.
I don't. That's because it's a USGA event.
I know.
And I don't understand what the deal is. Why there's competition? Does it water down the field? Probably. I don't think so.
Like, I think more talent is going to come up.
Dude, the PGA fields are watered down. What this does is make it better.
There's also tons of PGA events where like
crossover
good
events.
guys go to anyway.
Like all the shit at
crossover events are the best.
Like this week is the major, major. So all the guys in the whole world are playing at this major.
So imagine those tournaments, right, all the way to the top, and then those guys go against the top of each other's leagues, and that pot or purse, whatever, would be so huge and it'd be awesome.
Last weekend,
they both put up.
Was the inaugural LIV tournament. They
only have 12 rounds, and they did it around. Granted, the Canadian Open was last year.
Granted, he did say granite, but
okay, you say granite.
That's how I say it.
It's like a rock.
The T is silent.
But
granite.
Last week in the LIV Open was in England or London. And Charles Schwartzel won, I do believe.
Yeah.
What a terrible name.
The most money he's ever won in one tournament on the PGA was $1.136 million. Won the very first tournament, $4 million. Every winner.
How much do you take that?
$4 million.
So, Mike, the big reason that everyone's up in arms about this is because it's backed by the Saudis,
and they don't care about losing money either.
Questionable,
endless
human rights,
very questionable
checkered past. But guess what?
So does
PGA
America.
Plays events in Bahrain. They play events in China. They're sponsored by all these companies that make everything in China.
Yeah, they have them in the middle of the desert.
Everyone's like taking a higher, holier than thou.
Saudi Arabia is
one of our best allies, by the way. One of our strongest allies. And people don't know that because it's
No, people don't. No, people do know that. They just don't want to recognize it.
Dude,
careful touching that mic now.
It's
gonna be making like a sounds.
Fine.
Out of the Arab countries, like they're the ones that you want to be dogs with. The
rich guys. Yeah.
The richest people on earth. They're richer than anyone on earth, and you can't even actually.
It never ends. Yeah.
You can't even count
But why wouldn't they do that? You're supposed to be allowed to do what you want. Why can't they start their own league? And what if it does take off? That's literally America.
And what if a few guys go over there and play?
Yeah.
But they're mad because they're banning them. I just don't understand it. I don't understand what the PGA is doing.
They're trying to take this higher ground, but let's not forget. And I don't.
Every club they have is made out of some mine in freaking China.
You know what they should do? They should have like a bunch of belly dancers do a conga line to each hole, and like all people follow, and it's just like this big party.
Well, let's not forget that Augusta just allowed black people in the 90s.
Yeah, to join.
To join, not to play.
Okay. Just saying.
Dude, I mean, honestly, I'm a fan of private clubs. Whether not based off race, really, but like
income.
Income is certainly a factor.
Oh, I agree.
Race is a factor, or not race, religion. Like
you said it,
got that on tape.
There's plenty of Jews that aren't allowed in those, but there's plenty of Jewish clubs. Like if you start a private club, Brent, you start a private club.
Oh no, I'm all for private clubs.
Who's allowed in to your private club?
I wish Y Comico wouldn't let half the trash on that they do.
Yeah.
I get behind them.
Me and my clubs.
Takes 6 hours to play 18 holes because they don't know how to play golf.
Yeah.
Or they just want to go out there on a Saturday and get hammered. Go to the Moose Lodge. Get hammered. Get out of my way.
Yeah. Take your sticks.
Speaking of Moose Lodge, I did check out the Moose Lodge in St. Charles, Missouri. And my card worked. I swiped my card and it got me in the door, bro.
Doesn't always work.
I literally was a hair away from going to one in California.
You should have tried it, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it was right there. I mean, definitely could have. It would have worked.
This place was a dump, and it was it was so perfect. It was just a dive bar shithole, Keno, cigarettes. It was awesome.
Everyone smoking inside?
No.
Oh.
No.
You said cigarettes on.
No, but there was a cigarette machine.
That's even better.
And the drinks. So I hit on Keno out there, and I bought a round of
Who's
drinks.
Keno?
Keno?
Just kidding.
Oh, hi, hit on Keno.
Yep. Go ahead.
And I bought a round of drinks for the whole bar, $16.
Shit, do it again.
Dude, they're
do it again.
They're like,
come on, Cheapo.
Their Moose Lodge is like half the price of ours, like beer wise.
And ours is pretty cheap.
And ours is cheap.
We got a good one, man.
I love ours, but
for Southern Maryland, we don't have the best of really anything. That's actually one of the best.
Got the best everything.
No, the best whatever
to go eat
bar store. Like we don't have the best food line in the world. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
Did you notice that
BERTS
is no longer for lease? BERTS is for sale.
Yeah. They're getting rid of it.
Now we're talking.
They're getting rid of it.
Now we're talking. Let's go.
Because
well, you said he wanted what, $10,000 a month?
$10,000 a month.
Suck my balls.
$10 grand a month
for lease.
Not in that spot.
The building
you have to make like DC restaurant money to make any money.
The
on that.
building needs $100 grand worth of reno to make it not look like a shitball diner.
These $10 grand on the outside.
Yeah, easily.
Push that car right off the
Yeah, are
front.
you going to change
Set
all
that
this shit for
fucking
me?
stupid car on fire. The whole concept of a 50s diner I have never fucking liked.
Well, it used to be
So
cool
annoying.
when you were
In New York, it's pretty cool because for some reason up there, the bars stay open
It's-
later.
okay,
and
that's
Yeah,
New
but
York.
they don't.
It's
But they
fine up
don't
there.
cheese it up like this bullshit. They just have old diners. They don't have a 50s
Dude,
diner.
there's a diner in Myrtle Beach I went to that's a 50s diner, and it looks like the kind of place where John Travolta danced in that Pulp Fiction.
Oh yeah.
And we went there. I can't remember why we went there. It was the only thing open or something. It was the only place that had gluten-free something. Dude, we went there and it was actually kind of fun. It was actually kind of cool. I was like, yeah, I get it.
For
Like,
sure.
a real 50s diner that's set up like that and they have music playing.
Right,
and
like the waitstaff
waitresses are
wears
kind of
like
dressed up. Yeah.
Like the black and white shoes and the skirts
menu
with
is
the puppy
just-
dogs on them and
The
shit.
menu is like this thick. There's 100 billion things you can order.
Right,
it was good.
I like a good restaurant where I
no,
can
no,
get
no,
this
no, no,
fish
no.
tank.
I gotta stop you with the 100 billion things.
I know,
to order.
'cause you don't think they can make it all good.
They gotta crush. No, I just think you gotta crush what you crush.
Well, that's not diners though. Diners are known to make
I get it.
everything.
It's melting pot.
Any diner in Jersey, you can go
makes
get
sense.
like chicken Alfredo, like
Pizza.
pasta, and then like a hoagie.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
And like pancakes and like
Well,
chicken
yeah.
wings.
I found out recently when I got the Blackstone grill, the griddle.
No Blackstone.
Dude, smash burgers. All that is
Rule.
like a diner.
Can you tell me what that is?
So So when you get the patty, and you have it, you can make it as deep, thick as you want. Whatever.
Take a meatball and smash the
Yeah, but
motherfucker.
whenever you put it on the grill, you have to do it pretty much in the first 15 seconds. But you take one of those. It's like a big
Yeah,
flat
yep.
pan. You just push on it, smash it down as flat as you can do it. Take it off, or you can let it sit. But you take it off and you just flip it like that.
Yeah, dude.
And what happens is there's more surface area on the outside, getting crispy against like the proteins are crisping up against the heat. More of the outside than the inside.
But what about all the juicies?
That's why you do it early, right away.
Oh.
That's why you do it right away.
You
so don't
seal
lose
the
any
shit
juice.
out of it. Yeah.
Yes.
And then
seal
what?
it.
You just eat a real skinny burger?
No, man, you stack
It
three
ain't
of them
that
bitches
skinny.
on there.
Oh, you stack them?
Or you can stack them, but
I
I'm
like-
saying
I
it
like a
ain't-
triple
it ain't that-
smash.
dude. It's like this. It's still like this thick, but that's like a diner burger is what it is. That's what
pretty
it's
much.
like. But that's all it is. Smash burgers, just
Jesus
pushing.
Christ. By the way, Chatfield Market raised the prices on their breakfast sandwiches through the roof.
I'm sure, and they got that truck
And
driver.
I wasn't mad about it, but I'm like, God damn, I hate this economy right now.
Well, they got to.
Yeah, I know.
Driving
I know
that
they
truck
got
around,
to, and I
bro.
agreed with
That's a
it.
lot of
But
gas.
$4 for a breakfast sandwich is kind of high.
What? $3.50, $4 is fun.
Yeah, but
less
all I
than
got was
McDonald's.
sausage. There wasn't even an egg on it. It was just sausage and cheese, dog.
They probably just have a flat rate, huh?
Nah, I think
Dude,
different ones cost
And actually,
different.
when most of it's a roll, it's kind of like, Dave, back it off a little bit with the price there.
I went there for breakfast this morning and lunch yesterday.
I went to a car show recently just because Chet had his car in it, and we
Yeah.
want to take Felix to go look around.
Yeah.
And Chopsco was up there. Of course, had to get that stuffed hammy sandwich, dude.
Dude, so good.
On a hot day too, it's so good. It is so good. I love stuffed ham sandwiches.
They're
now.
not on my radar of like to eat.
They
you
were
know.
never on my radar until we had Lucas on the show, and he brought them, and I ate
See,
one. It was
it's just that
delicious.
my grandparents lived half a mile from there, dude. Every Sunday we got
Oh,
Chapter
he wasn't on the show
everything.
that day,
No, he wasn't there.
No.
dude. Stuffed ham sandwich for sure.
I'm not talking about stuffed ham. I'm talking about Chapter in general.
Oh.
Like, it's just not on my radar. Like,
Well,
I'm
dude,
gonna
it's
go
a
to
half
Chapter.
hour away from your house.
Yeah, it's a little bit out of the way. But like
25 minutes.
Like today, I could have went over there just because I was. Yeah.
Slice House is where it's at, dog.
The pizza. Yeah.
So good.
Dude, Action has a great pizza. I hate to tell you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Great.
Yeah, how
The
good are their
barbecue
wings,
pizza.
Brent?
Not that great.
Barbecue pizza
Not
is
awful, but
good.
not that great.
No, yours were trash. Yours
Right.
were actual trash. They did taste much different than what we had, correct?
Barbecue pizza, yeah, with buffalo sauce on top is really good there.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, it's good.
So we ordered these. We went there after golf, and we ordered some wings. And they come out because you got to try the wings everywhere you go. And they were like surprisingly pretty dang good. And Brent was like, "No, I'm not ordering. I'm leaving." Well, he sees us eating the wings, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna order because he had some good crushes coming his way. He
Yeah,
feeling
I was a
lit.
little tuned up.
Yep, and he got his, and they
Crush was
they
good.
tasted so bad.
They were
Compared.
so fatty.
They were cooked. They could have cooked a little longer. And they
Yeah,
were
they rendered the fat out of them. Yeah.
I'm definitely that guy that runs a timer when I'm cooking for sure.
Oh, always.
I
do that
do
now.
exactly what the instructions say.
Yeah, and it comes out great.
Exactly. Heather's always like, "How'd you make this?" I'm like, "I literally did a cup of this, a cup of that, and a stick of this.
I mean, that's the thing.
And it works.
But that's what I'm saying. That's somebody's job to figure out. We're not cooks. We're not chefs.
No.
Right.
Eventually, you'll have more time. You can probably figure out some stuff.
Well, the thing is, and then
For now, follow some
you can
goddamn
also
rules and stop fucking making everything so salty.
She gets mad when I pull out
Sorry.
when I'm making a special drink like you just did.
Yeah.
I will measure it.
I measured ours.
Yeah, because sometimes drinks do rely on the proportion.
The recipe,
you know,
yeah.
the recipe. Like, it has to be right.
I wish I had a little bit better ingredients for mine, for these, but they weren't bad. It's a good drink.
Mine's gone.
All right, then.
I know that.
I'm out of rye, so you could probably make you something with some vodka in it.
No.
I was drinking, so I've been on a...
It's kind of like a filling drink. Do you feel like more full?
A little bit.
Yeah, I
I
feel
think
like
it had some bubbles in it.
like it filled up my stomach.
I have
What
been
was
on
the bubbles?
There was no bubbles.
Yeah, what was the bubbles?
Did you shake it?
bubbles,
I
Jake.
shook the shit out of it. But I have been on a unsweetened tea kick lately. I've been drinking like 2 liters of unsweetened tea a day. Like,
Dude, why so much?
I love tea.
Just drink a little tea.
I love tea.
You don't have to drink 2 gallons.
I said 2 liters.
2 liters. You don't have to drink 2. Like, that's better. I said I drank 2 liters a day.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. 2
You don't
gallons
have to
is
drink 2
2
liters.
gallons is like 8 liters, bro.
Just drink a glass.
What are we talking about? His tea
Drinking
drinking?
tea.
I love unsweet tea.
Well, it's unsweet, so okay, but still,
All I do is boil tea bags in water and then cut it with water.
it's good for you
That's
too.
all right.
Yeah, it's good for you too. But
I don't put anything in it.
I'm just saying, why do you gotta do so extreme?
Because I'm trying to not drink as much soda, so I switch
Water.
to tea.
Okay, or water, dude. We crush water, man.
I drink so much water.
Tea consumption counts as water consumption.
Nope.
Look it up.
The
Google
chemicals are a little bit different.
Google it.
No, I disagree.
Does tea consumption count the same as water consumption?
It's just like coffee. Why is coffee then different? Even though coffee's a dehydrant.
Well, so is tea's a diuretic.
So it can't be the same.
It says it's the same.
Google's so stupid. Computer don't know nothing.
It just what I tried to use Siri.
I'm sure it's better than drinking Diet Coke, though. Can we agree on that?
Yes.
Unsweet tea just as good for you
It hasn't finished it yet.
as water. No, I was typing.
I know, but I'm saying it didn't like.
No. In all essence, unsweetened tea does count as water. Tea, although mildly diuretic. Thank you.
That's
That's diuretic.
what does that mean?
Makes you pee more.
Diuretic.
Diuretics
Diuretic
dehydrate
is substance
you.
that promotes the production of urine.
Yeah.
Perfect. So it's mildly diuretic. I learned a new word today. It's pretty cool. Help your body get hydrated and your body absorbs the maximum water from the beverage. According to studies, drinking 4 to 6 mugs of tea a day is as good for keeping you hydrated as a liter of water. Okay. Correct.
I just don't buy that.
Because he looked it up already. Guys.
It's a little different.
You read the exact
It's a
same
little
thing I
different. There's no way that your body treats it the same.
While I was reading it, his lips were like reciting
Yeah.
it. Quiet.
Diuretic.
Okay.
That's why I knew it was diuretic. All you did was look at the word. You didn't even say. You didn't even try to say it went diuretic.
I didn't even say anything. It went diuretic.
That's what happens when he wakes up in the middle of the night. He's like, I wonder if tea's is good. Let me look it up.
Diuretic.
Tea is
Diuretic.
diuretic.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But are we going pescatarian here soon?
I would do a month pescatarian easy.
I would just order a bunch from that Wild Fork website I've been ordering from. I cooked.
Y'all know I can do it. I've done it. I did it for a year.
I had Wes
I had
came,
no problem.
Wes came over last like Friday or whatever, and I cooked ostrich fillets.
How were they?
Dude, I promise you, I'm not just saying this. They were literally just as good as any fillet that I've had, but even better because they're leaner, a lot more protein in there versus calorie. I think it was like 24 grams and like 120 calories in a little fillet, and it was tasty. I mean, Amanda seasoned them up really well, and I cooked them to perfection.
Hey man,
But you know,
compliments to the chef, dog.
Dude, I'm literally putting a temperature in there like, constantly, checking for that temp.
Yeah.
and
You wanna be a
right when it
good
gets
cook.
right there, pull it, and the rest will go up. And they ate it too. Everything was good. And then I cooked steaks just to have them, just in case. And they were like freaking huge steaks, dude. I didn't mean to.
I have been doing.
I didn't mean to get
You
them
cooked them on the brownstone, blackstone.
Yeah. Dude,
Brownstone's
everything's
heroin.
so good on it. A brownstone. Nah, we don't do no brownstones, bro. We go black right here.
I've been cooking a shit ton in my wok lately.
Yeah.
Because just getting super hot.
Same
and everything.
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I'll go buy like a New York strip, cut it extremely thin.
Yeah.
And just fry it up real quick with some veggies.
Yep.
No oil.
No
So
oil.
good.
Yes, you don't eat it.
I'm gonna catch some catfish.
No, because
this weekend.
With the heat being so high, the fat just melts in the meat. So that coats your pan.
I'm doing it.
See, my dad always cooks fried rice in a wok, but he did while he was up here. He did it on the Blackstone, and it came out really good too.
It's just a big flat wok.
He's got ham and stuff and fried rice. Delicious.
I want some Spam.
My dad. He started adding ham. That's like a new thing. Ham and fried rice. They don't even have that too much. He used to do thinner slices, which was really tasty, but he's got little tiny chunks. They're delicious. He makes good fried rice for sure. So, anyways, where are we at here?
About time to roll.
55 minutes in. That's an episode.
Yeah.
All right.
Kick it out for our Patreon.
Kick it out to the Patreon. Probably tomorrow.
Have fun at Revolution tonight.
And I gotta figure out how to release it. So I guess I gotta upload it both. Yeah. Anyways, Revolution tonight. That'll be fun.
And then next week the fishing tournament, right?
No, next week I'm in Costa Rica.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, making it. It's a makeup for.
It's a makeup
December
for COVID. Yeah.
Is everyone going or just you and me?
Yeah. Just all of us.
But your parents aren't going, right?
Go everywhere together. They already went.
And if this episode gets out before Saturday, hey, we're at Toots. Come on down, Jake.
Oh, really?
Outside.
I
I have a baseball game on Saturday night.
The high
on Saturday. You think I'm getting up this Saturday?
Dude, the high of this week. The high on Saturday is 80.
Yeah,
it's gonna be perfect at night for us to play.
That is perfect.
Oh, we got the pool open now.
Okay.
Ready
are you inviting people? Is that what you're doing?
Always. Yeah.
All right, me and Jess will be down there then.
Okay.
She's meeting my parents on Sunday.
Oh, it's serious time.
We've been together long enough.
So this video is brought to you by Lori Birch and the Crescent Moon.
Mom.
Did she upgrade?
She got on me because I did screw up last time because the same reason I did a long time ago. It's pointless to bring it up. I won't say it.
Yeah.
But I did forget her because the app tells me she's $5 when she is 15. So I crossed her out from the 5, so I don't say that she's 5, and I forgot to say her in the 15. So that's my fault. Lori Birch and the Crescent Moon makes wonderful porcelain.
No, not porcelain.
Not porcelain at all.
Pottery.
I couldn't think of the word.
Pottery.
It's clay. Pottery.
It's clay pottery.
Yeah. That's
Mom's a potter.
Ramen bowls.
Mugs. Bowls. She also
little things that hold your sponge by the
She
sink.
also just bought this system. She's gonna start
systems.
She's gonna start making people whole like china sets, plates, salad plates, bowls. Yeah,
dude, what if she engraved?
She could
with like the initials of the people. Like if it's like little Felix's.
She has
like
the stuff to do that.
FAM and mine be MAM. Well, some people would like that. I don't think I would like it, but I'm just saying it's good.
Fam.
It's a good idea.
Fam.
Oh yeah, Mean Bane and certain person's little business we're working on. We did our first little thing.
I still haven't seen the video.
Oh, it's.
I gotta get Heather to download.
I actually redid it, so it's uploaded again.
All right,
they
she
can
was
watch
like
it.
acting like she didn't know how to do it or something, but she was busy.
Well, is it on YouTube?
She might not because Bane was like, "Can you send me again?" I don't remember where I went.
Yeah, she didn't know where it was. No, she did find it, but then it was taking forever to download, so she was like, "I gotta go to bed."
Yeah, it's a 1.5 gig. So if you're if you're gonna download that on your phone. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
I'm gonna have to slide her onto the Wi-Fi on that one
for sure.
Yeah,
she was doing it on her phone.
Yeah,
I did do it on my phone, but we got a little faster, I think, than you probably down at the beach. BIOS, baby.
Yeah, we can't get BIOS in St. Mary's County.
Back off, Jake. Quit looking around like you got some good internet.
Comcast, bro.
I'm okay with I've got Breeze Line up here. It's pretty nice,
bro. That's been a statement I've never heard anyone say.
Yeah, usually
dude, I have not had a single problem with these people.
What's your upload download?
32
download
megabytes.
was at like 225.
That's good. Sure.
Yeah, even though I'm paying for 400, and I
always
think,
worth it to go high.
Mo's always like fighting them.
Yeah,
and he's right down the street from me, dude. And I've never had a problem.
You don't have a problem. No,
I'll be playing. Dude, I've been here for 6 months. I'll be playing.
He's
Woodburn
while you're.
I'll be playing Woodburn at golf online, streaming my TV service. Yep. I'll have Stavros playing in the background, streaming.
Dude, we're old because we talk about streaming like it should be taking up too much internet, like Mike always does when we're at his house. It should not be.
Jake, but you don't understand.
No.
You don't understand when we are uploading an insane rate that you're not uploading when you're downloading. It's not the download speed. My upload speed's going crazy through the roof.
So we should be able to look at the internet while you're doing that.
It all affects everything.
Affects it, yeah.
I know, which is bullshit.
I know it is.
It is bushy.
Like nowadays, we got the stuff.
I agree, it sucks, but
it's out there.
It is
the
what's
technology
happening.
is available.
Do you remember when he was streaming and our thing cut out? That was a thing. It happened, did it not?
Yeah.
Remember, you were streaming hockey.
Yeah.
And we were streaming our 1080p up into the stratosphere, and it cut us out. We got kicked off the internet. That happened. It's a thing. It's going
through fiber. The stratosphere.
I almost bought a new computer too for the business because it's video editing. It's a lot of video editing. Dude, I almost bought one. It was a monster. I was so excited to buy it too.
I'm glad you didn't.
I'm glad I didn't either. But
come on. Like, you got enough equipment.
You see, okay, so like the difference between Apple has this little box. It's just an Apple Studio. It's a box. It's not a monitor, no monitor, no mouse, no whatever. But it's got the M1 Ultra in it, right? It ends up being around $5,000 for the box, not the monitor. That's another.
Dude, we
grand.
have like $100,000 Apple computer.
Don't doubt it because I saw one on there for $40,000 and it was refurbished.
You can custom build them.
Yeah. You can make them crazy strong.
Yeah, we did for that media center I was telling you about.
They're crazy.
We have one at our shop. Everything that goes on there.
Why don't they let us film there?
Well,
I don't know why we would need
Tampa.
to. Can we pay someone to?
We have a little replica of their computer.
We'll pay them. All they gotta do is just bounce the camera footage back and forth.
Yeah,
it's not hard. They'll be looking at the audio I recorded, and then all they gotta do is bounce cameras.
Yeah, we could.
Easy.
But
I just don't want to do it.
We have a replica of that $100,000 computer at our shop. So anything we buy, we put on there first, and then we take it down there and download just to make sure it doesn't crash your system.
You probably got some young bucks we could easily pay to do that.
The engineers are a little older and a little more. They're more like
Jake
us.
don't want his podcast going through there, dude.
No, dude, they have it. I mean, Bogey works there, dude. He's these guys.
Should get him
they
on.
talk. Trust me.
Him and Woodburn want to come on.
They give you shit.
They don't. They like it.
Okay.
They legitimately like the show. One guy said, "You only get shit together." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "I don't even know where it's at anymore." And I was like,
yeah.
So
well,
hey,
what can I say? I have a life too, and I do as good as I can.
Well, these guys are not Facebook dudes.
No, I know. That's true, but it is on YouTube as well. But definitely,
when y'all gonna release one? I was like, dude, they do all the time.
Wait, we're not releasing them?
I don't know.
It's like Mike.
I don't know.
No. You. But anyways, no, they go up. They have not been going up the past week. I did not get our most recent one up.
It wasn't. Yeah.
All right. Well,
I don't even know how this other guy listened to it. It was just
fuck him.
Anyway.
Who cares? Fuck him. I'm just kidding. I'll get this up as soon as possible, guys.
All right. Let's wrap it up.
I'm trying to remember all the Patreon people. That's what I've been stalling for.
Oh
yeah. But anyways, I built a computer just as powerful as that Mac.
Yeah.
On the PC side, 2400.
Oh, nice.
Same power, everything. Anyways,
you sent out a picture of it the other day.
No, it's literally right here, which sucks for me because I'll probably have to edit this stupid little spot that I'm taking forever.
You wouldn't have had to unless you said it.
Everyone's already left. We have 72 items that are viewable right now, maybe more, but actually at this point, there's actually 74. I lied. And we'll start with the big heart crew, which is Amanda Miller, Ben Kiskell, Drew Woodburn, James Palmer, Katie Gates, Robert Black, Ruth Gebhardt, Wes Wilkes with Wes Wilkes Home Mortgage. Yeah. We got the middle crew, which is Brian Winnington, Chapstick Market and Deli, Matt Norvell, Tony Remington.
Brian posted something so fucking funny on Instagram last night, and I can't remember what the hell it was.
No, it was a couple nights ago.
Maybe 2 nights ago.
It was funny as shit, though. Adam Holmes, Brian Bateman, Jackson Miller, Joe Lockman, Rick Manley with Shine Shop LLC, Steve Guy with Bushwood Custom Baits, and Wes Rice on Spotify, iTunes, whatever else, IG, everything. That's the Calvary crew. And we love you all. Have a awesome day. Arf, arf.